Hello, this is Francis from McCaffrey's Craft, and today I'm continuing on my series about Blackthorn and faction fighting. In the last video, I talked about the magistrates and how they actually aided in the development of faction fights by not being there, by not caring, by accepting bribes and things like that. But I've actually managed to find some good examples as well, and more references. And I thought it'd be just interesting just to do just a second little follow-up video on the magistrates as well with these few examples. One that I found here is that Lord Melbourne, when he was ordering like a sworn inquiry into the Ballyvey faction fight, which is quite a famous faction fight in County Kerry, which I'll get into in a later video because that's quite a story in itself. He instructed his chief secretary, a guy by the name of Littleton, that to look into this, what was going on. And the local magistrate at the time in this Ballyvey area was a guy called Thomas Ponsonby. And he was a local guy, and in fact he helped marshal one of the factions at the Ballyvey faction fight, and he actually urged them to fight. No other magistrate was present at Ballyvey that day, and it was known for like a month beforehand that the Cooleens and the Lawler Black Mulvihills intended to fight there on the 24th of June. So a month the faction fight was organised. You had one of the magistrates directly involved in the organising of it, and no other magistrates of the area were even bothered to go there. Like, this information was sworn in before a Listowel. There was even some registered information sworn in before a Listowel magistrates a few days before the fight. So a few days before the fight in Listowel, they recorded information that this fight was going to go on. When they investigated it, they found this as well. Then when Ponsonby was before the inquiry, he told them he had no idea that there would be a fight at Ballyvey races that day. Again, it was like a big race event that always these faction fights were organised around some kind of fun type of event or fair or race day or market or something like that. But however, there was a guy called John Hilliard, and he was a Kerry militia reserve, and he basically rocked the boat at the inquiry when he said that neither his brother, who was a magistrate, nor any other magistrate did not prevent this faction fighting. So he was kind of like the main guy who kind of was giving information against Ponsonby in this big inquiry about this. And I have some more examples as well. Like, there's at Kilfeacle in County Tipperary in July 1826, 3 magistrates withdrew from the scene of the fight, after which the faction fought without hindrance for a further 2 hours. Okay, some magistrates found urgent cause to be absent when fights were known to be imminent in their districts. Others kind of took care to kind of live some distance away or just be completely removed from the traditional battle scenes and battlefields. Like, for example, as well, no magistrate was present when a faction fight in Tipperary town broke out in June 1829. This one, the police were actually there, and they literally just fired bullets showered the crowd with bullets without a care in the world. And they killed 2, and they injured and wounded quite a lot of others. There was no magistrate present as well at the fight in Killaloe, Ballina in 1829. The two local magistrates as well at Ballygurteen in County Cork made themselves scarce during a big faction fight there in June 1836. Others simply just didn't want to intervene. There's a Chief Constable Anderson reported after a fight in Ballyporeen, County Tipperary in 1833, the police remained in their barracks. So I thought that would be kind of interesting, just to kind of further on. After the video there, I kind of had a look and I found those few examples. Again, just kind of emphasizing the fact that there was a very lax law at the time. Magistrates didn't care, and I just thought I'd just do a quick follow up there once I found a few of those interesting examples. And yeah, we'll continue on with our series tomorrow. Maybe I'll kind of delve into the actual police or something, and we'll talk more about that. Thank you.